I've been truck driving for 30 years. Nobody can tell me what to do. I know everything about the trade. There ain't nothing anyone can say or tell me different.
Good morning, everybody. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. I've had a great weekend, actually. I worked on the Saturday, earned some extra pennies for the wedding, and yeah, Sunday I ended up going to a soft play for technically she's my cousin, but yeah, my uncle had her very late, so I'm just gonna call her my niece, kind of, if you like. She's the same age as well. She's a little bit older than my children, so I ended up spending all day basically climbing around a soft play. Yeah, that's right. I say a soft play, you know, like one of those slides, and yeah, you know what I mean, one of those kids places. So yeah, I ended up having to follow them around because they're at that awkward age where they can do everything, but they won't do everything on their own because they're scared of the bigger kids pushing them over, blah blah blah. So me and the missus get coaxed into having to follow them around the whole place. So yeah, wasn't really much of a relaxing weekend, but it is what it is. It's just, you know, got to do these things, kids' birthdays and all that, joys of having children, I suppose. But anyway, enough of that. That's the weekend that I had. And now we are back to the grind, and we are heading up to Stoke Ferry. It's going to take me just shy of 3 hours to get there, it's saying. I don't think it takes that long. I think the sat-nav's having a little bit of a yeah, it's just not computing properly, should we say. So hopefully when that sorts itself out, I'm hoping it should be about 2 hours and 20 minutes, I believe. Could be right, could be wrong, I don't know. We'll soon find out. So what have I done with my card? What's that? It's in my pocket. Let's get out of these docks and get on our way. So today's video is about, is there an age limit for being a truck driver? Well, the answer is, it depends. So if you need a hip replacement, probably not ideal, is it? However, with that said, I made a joke with my boss when I started at this company. I asked him, do I need a pacemaker to work here? Because yes, that's right. A lot of the guys that work at this company are a little bit older, shall we say. Now, sorry if you're watching this, guys, but facts are facts. Now, I am probably, other than 2 other people at this company, probably one of the youngest people here, at the grand old age of 33. Now, I'm not saying that all of the people that work here are ancient, but it is more of a sort of varied from sort of your late 30s right up to your late 60s. Now, there's going to be many factors that are going to take into account for this. I would say that obviously the older you are, the more mature you are, and the less likely you are to drive like a nut. But that's not always true. So sometimes older people, they might not have the reactions that some of us younger people would have. However, you know with an older person that they are going to take their time and they probably going to get the job done without rushing. Now, that's one thing that's in this industry is frowned upon a lot, is rushing. Rushing is where mistakes happen, and this is why companies are always looking for experienced drivers. Now, there's 2 types of experienced drivers, and that's the old man, I've been doing this for 30 years, and the just passed their test but a bit more mature. So like I said, there's 2 different types of older driver that people will be looking for. So there is the experienced driver, but what companies don't want is somebody that thinks they know it all and, you know, been there, done that, blah blah blah, and all this sort of facade. What they want is somebody that maybe is fairly new to the industry, so like a couple of years in, but also a bit more mature. So you can tell by the two types of attitudes what sort of person is going to get employed out of the two. Now, this is where if you're an older guy and you're not a trucker yet, but you're thinking about becoming a trucker, this could be really beneficial to you, because you're not going to come in thinking that you know it all and, you know, just have that sort of cockiness about, oh, I've been there, done that. You're going to be someone that's going to be new and willing to sort of take on the company's sort of aspects and philosophy of what they want, and you're not gonna cut corners and rush. You're gonna just be that perfect kind of candidate really for the job. Now, there are going to be some factors like your health that they're going to have to take into consideration, but you do have to take a health test before you, or a health checkup if you like, before you can get your license. So as long as your blood pressure's not too high, your eyesight's fairly good, and you're not basically at death's door, you know, not in the chance of having a heart attack or anything like that, then the chances are you'll probably qualify to become a HGV driver. Now, what is the point of this video? Now, basically the reason I felt that I needed to make this video was because I had a lot of guys, older fellas, messaging me in the comments and saying it's always something that I've wanted to do, be a HGV driver, but I feel that I'm too old and I wouldn't know where to start. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not too old. I mean, as long as those things that I've covered previously don't amount to anything to you, then there should be no reason for you not to go ahead and get your HGV license. It is a pretty cushy job, especially for an older man, because unless you're doing, I don't know, say scaffolding or something like that, which you're not going to want to do, it's not very physical. You know, you're sitting there, you're listening to the radio. It's not, what I'm trying to say is that it's not a job that's going to make you physically tired. It might make you mentally tired, because it is quite a mentally straining job, but once you get into the swing of it, becoming a HGV driver is probably, in my opinion, one of the best jobs out there. So there you have it, guys. If you are an old git, it's not too late. There is still opportunities out there for you. If you have liked the video, then don't forget to give us a little like, subscribe and all that stuff, or if you can't be bothered, then don't worry about it. Whatever. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out my website at www.truckitproud.com. I'll leave the link in the description below, and you can buy yourself some lovely merchandise like this one here. There's a special offer on at the moment. There's two Just Truck It t-shirts going for $10.99. So yeah, check that one out, guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.